Hey everybody, welcome to our broadcast. I'm Jai Gobind and I am your channel for grace, and this is Leanne. She has traveled here from Missouri. She's put up some of your emojis so that they can see who you are.
Definitely. Also known as Feruza Cats.
There you go. And thank you guys for being in here. Thank you for sharing and inviting. If you're watching this replay, thank you for watching the replay. And if you are here live, thank you for being here live. We're broadcasting on Periscope, on Facebook, and on our YouTube, or my YouTube channel, which is called Channel for Grace. If you wanna follow it. Oh, thanks! What a great intro.
What was that?
Lynn, thank you. Hey Sarah, how are you? Sylvia, thank you for inviting and sharing on Twitter. Enlighten Up, welcome in. Thank you for inviting your followers. Leanne, thanks for inviting followers.
You're welcome.
Mente Insana, thank you for sharing and inviting followers. Dawn, welcome in. Thanks for inviting. All right, you guys, and sharing.
Yeah.
Hey Juno. Okay, cool. So, and then Mike, welcome into Facebook. T-Rod, Crystal, Nadine, Delphina Harper. That's a long name. Thank you guys for watching, and there's one person watching on YouTube. So I'll explain to you how the first part of this broadcast works, and then we'll go ahead and do the reading, which is a reading for everybody. And then we were thinking, since Leanne's here, we're going to do readings for you guys, one-card readings. Mm-hmm. And she actually bought me some really cool cards called Earth Magic. And we have the other cards. Oh, Sarah, thanks for inviting your followers. Cien Almas, welcome in. Thank you for inviting. And then that one is called Getting into the Vortex.
These are awesome, and I'm going to do readings from these cards. I brought these for Jai for Christmas, but I really love them, so I'm excited to get into them and see them.
Nice. So thank you guys for inviting and sharing. Thank you for the hearts, and thank you for the super hearts. If you are able to give super hearts, that is basically your way of making a donation to this channel so we can keep it going. Lynn says, I'm formerly known as Yeti, but I haven't been on this app in a while. I missed my spiritual friends. Oh, well, welcome back, Yeti. And thank you for inviting your followers. So I'm going to pull 5 cards. Our first card is our intuition card. The second one is the challenge card. The third one is the overall theme of the week. Fourth one is the wisdom from the ancestors. Hey, Hot Spice. The fifth one is the animal that's going to help us. Leanne's here with me, Hot Spice.
Hey, Lee. Meet me. I'm Leanne in real life now. Feruza Cats, as most of you know me.
All right, so I'm gonna shuffle the cards real quick. Actually, I'm excited because I've never used these cards before.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to pull 100 cards. Oh, the whole deck. So let's see what this... So this is a message for all of us for the week. And this is Christmas week, and we have like a lot of this kind of crazy energy. There's been crazy energy leading up to this week. We just had the solstice and the full moon. And now it's a little bit like, okay, we're like coming off that wave, but there's still more coming. This is the last week before the beginning of our journey, our quest, which begins with the new year. So this is the last reading of the year.
It is.
Oh my God. Dude.
And together. How fun.
Oh my God. That's really cool.
I got here at 5:23 on the 23rd, and we talked for 14 hours nonstop until we both like crashed and then slept for 10 hours.
And we passed out at like 8 p.m.
For
or
real?
something like that.
It was true.
Yeah, it was. All of us did, even Dawn.
Even Dawn. Mm-hmm.
Craziness.
Yes.
Thanks for inviting your followers, Mente Insana. Okay. So this is the last reading of the year. Let's see what the cards have in store for us. What was that?
Something about Saturn. I okayed it so that you can.
Oh,
answer it
okay.
If you want.
All right. Bill and Jonathan, welcome to Facebook.
Ooh.
This is good.
Mm-hmm. The reading's good, you guys.
These cards are big.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, Ellie. Meet Leanne. Or I think
Hey,
you guys
yeah,
have
we
met.
know each
You
other.
know
Hey,
each other.
Ellie.
Hey, Bradley. Welcome in. We're chilling, so I'm
We are
going to shuffle the
chilling.
animal cards. Hello.
Yes.
Why are people saying those are not okay comments?
Oh no, that's that's not people. That's Periscope. Periscope does that, and then your viewers get to vote. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
so why would they think that comment was not
I
okay?
have no idea.
That's what I
Periscope,
mean.
it's weird. Yeah, I don't know.
That's
I
okay.
don't know. Oh my gosh.
So I'm about to pick the animal card. So far, this is a freaking beautiful reading, you guys.
Yes. And the 4 cards are
This just
from
fell on my lap.
Earth Magic Oracle cards.
Okay.
That was from last week.
Okay. Free your mind. Hello. Hey, Duckins. Good to see you both. That's
Duckins,
awesome.
hey, it's Feruza Katz, also known as Leanne.
And Angela, welcome to Facebook. Okay. So I'm going to do this reading, and then feel free to input
Yeah.
whatever intuitive.
Or I might just
Feeling
eat
you
sushi
get.
while she does it.
I hope it's a duck.
I can tell you it's not a duck.
Powerful cards. Yes. Okay. Hey,
Thank
Batman.
you. We've
Hey,
had so much fun.
Batman's in the house.
Batman. Batman.
Okay, so the intuition card is the card that just kind of gives us, it's kind of like an overall theme, but it's more like where we're going to feel pulled towards. Look at all these people that are here. This is awesome.
Oh, that is awesome. See, I don't see that on
And
my
what
screen.
this week is a little bit about. Oh, that's because I
I
follow
hope
all
it's
of
a
these
hippo
people.
who said that.
It's
Lee,
not
it's not
a
a hippo. It's close. It's kind of close in size, anyway. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so it's kind of like the feeling of the week, like what it's painted with. So the card that we got, and I'm using these Earth Magic cards, which are really beautiful. We got the lotus flower, maybe a Christmas theme, and it is the word on the card is unfoldment. You guys can probably not see it that good.
It's amazing.
Rosie, welcome into Facebook.
If I put my
Unfoldment.
hand behind it, does that help?
No.
Oh.
Thanks for the super hearts, Dawn. So if you guys don't know about the lotus flower is actually a really interesting and very beautiful flower. It's got like a really cool theme. Free Your Mind says, my ex-girlfriend left me for another man. Can you do a tarot, or if she will message me? We're doing a reading for everybody, so if you can hang tight until after this group reading, we'll be pulling individual cards.
And I'm going to be doing relationship readings. One
Yeah.
card reading. So if you want
Yeah.
a relationship reading, I'll be doing that for
There
you.
we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the lotus flower is all about. So the lotus flower lives like in the mud, and it rises through the mud. Like this is what it does. It's like almost like at the bottom, and then it rises through the mud, and then it opens up at the top, and it's just like this beautiful flower that literally grows from the mud, from the dirty.
That's
You
right.
know, like the dirt.
Just like us, we become most beautiful after we've gone through something,
stuff.
such hard times. And then that's when we find out who we really are
Yeah.
and when we blossom.
Exactly. And that's why the word unfoldment. That's what's going on right now. I think we're like unfolding in a way.
Yes.
And the lotus flower is also the symbol that's used for the crown chakra. It's called the 1,000-petaled lotus. It's kind of like constantly opening, constantly flowing, because that's you always learning.
New beginnings.
New things keep coming up. Yeah, exactly. So this is a beautiful card for us to get as the intuition card of the week. This does feel like this is what's going on.
Exactly. You guys don't even want to know the mud I've been through the last 48 hours.
Oh my God. Merry Christmas is Ellie. Merry Christmas. Oh, thanks. Duckin says you two are great together.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's the intuition card.
Awesome.
The challenge, see, this is interesting. The card that we got is the... No
This
joke.
is interesting, especially with me.
Okay, hang on, let me... Should I confront my friend? Oh, you guys are really wanting some readings.
Okay, good.
Okay, so the card is love and compassion. There's a picture of like hands reaching towards a heart, towards the heart center. Thank you for inviting your followers.
And we forgot to even read what the book said.
Oh, that's true.
I
think we're okay without.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do
I think
too.
we're okay. I think
Because
sometimes
we're both
it's
so
more
intuitive. Yeah.
Sure. However, we are doing a reading for the whole entire group that's watching us right now on Periscope, Facebook, and on my YouTube channel called Channel for Grace. Okay, Ellie, see you later.
Oh, bye, Ellie. Merry Christmas.
Christine says Merry Christmas. Merry
Christmas.
Christ consciousness to all. Oh, I like that. That's sweet. Love is all.
Yes.
So this card, this love and compassion card, is in the challenge position. And when a card is in the challenge position, that means that some aspect of this is going to be a challenge to us. It's going to be a challenge to us to like drop into our hearts. And I think that we can get triggered very easily when things get crazy. Hey, Jill Feather.
And especially around this time of year when we're already highly emotional.
Right. Right. And so letting go of the things that trigger us is going to be a challenge for us. But it's something that has to be done, because you can't move forward in life unless you drop into the heart center. But that doesn't mean that you have to let people walk all over you.
Absolutely not. Boundaries are so important.
Hey, Dazzle. Boundaries are important, but boundaries come from a place of love.
And you can still have compassion with boundaries. It just means that you're not going to let them destroy you emotionally.
Right. Exactly.
And so that's kind of what this card's about. I mean, like, you know, people that trigger you or whatever can do whatever, but you can be okay, be upset for a second, but you've got to let it go, because you're not going to let this destroy this beautiful week.
Right. Right. Okay, this is cool. The overall theme of the week is the mountain, and it is the card of strength. Merry Christmas, Dazzle. So because it takes strength to reach towards the mountain. And this is a week where...
And tenacity.
Yeah. We're getting to a point in our lives where I feel like the time is now. I think a lot of us are realizing, like, okay, there's all this craziness going on, but I really feel like now is the time to make a change, or now is the time to transform. And that's generally what this end of the year feels like. It's like endings and then new beginnings. But this week, I think what we're doing is we're carrying ourselves through the end of the year, which I think 2018 seemed like a mountain.
Whew. Yes.
You know, like you were climbing up a mountain, trying to get to the top. And I think this week it's like the final push. That's what this card feels like.
It does. And also it shows us that we can do it.
Right, because we have the strength.
Right, we can do this.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing on Twitter, Duckins.
Yes, thank you.
This is beautiful. So the wisdom from the ancestors card is the childhood card. And it is about innocence. You see these like little kids playing there. That's kind of easier to see. But so innocence is all about being, you know, in a space of creativity. It's being in a space of love too. And trust. It's letting yourself play. It's like playing with the universe. And
finding the joy in life like you did when you were a child.
Exactly. And so where our ancestors are reminding us that this week in order to get through, like to get to the final peak, right? The final, you know, part that we're reaching towards, you have to remember, you have to trust in the universe. You have to be in that space.
And don't forget to play.
And don't forget to play.
Don't forget to enjoy your life.
Yeah. This is nice.
Don't take everything so seriously.
Yeah, we do that a lot. Oh my God. Okay, but thank you guys for being here, for sharing and inviting. We have one more card for this reading for the week. which is the last reading of 2018. I can't believe that. We are to enjoy. That is all. Yes, I agree with you.
And forgive and love and let things happen.
These cards are so beautiful, you guys.
So when I ordered these for Jai, I ordered them for Jai because she had commented on something that a reading I had done for myself, and she said, "Ooh, I love that spread and those cards." And I didn't want to get you the exact same ones, but these were similar.
I love these. No, these are good ones. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Christine says, Rosie says the childhood card is so pretty. Yes. And she says, Merry Christmas from LA.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Use your imagination like a child. Believe in magic. Yes. I love that.
Me too.
So we got the bear. I love the bear. I'm going to read from the book about the bear because this book has the best descriptions.
So Dawn told me something interesting today. When a bear hibernates, their cholesterol is 30% of their body mass or whatever. So that's a lot. So as we go into hibernation, things
we just came into the winter.
Yeah,
whoa.
Right? So things are intense when we go and we're all fattened up for the winter so that we can go to sleep and let this stuff go and then come back all refreshed.
Wow.
So let's see what the book says.
So the book says that the bear is walking from spiritual slumber and beginning anew.
I'm so not intuitive.
Oh my God. Okay. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move toward the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes and the warmth of spring emerges and your transformation begins. This is what's going on.
For real.
This is the last week of 2018.
Okay, Dawn just said 30% by volume. So they have 30% more cholesterol in their blood than they do when they come out of hibernation.
Huh. Well, there you go. Hey, Blake, welcome in. Wow. This is a nice reading, you guys. This is a good one. So we're gonna do a little recap, and then we can do the individual readings. So the intuition is the lotus flower. So this week is about unfoldment. This week is about opening yourself up to new knowledge from the universe. That's what I like to say, because that's what the lotus flower reminds me of. It's the crown chakra. It's the chakra it goes from you being in a physical body to you being part of the universe and receiving the messages and the information from the universe. So the lotus flower is what's really, we're opening up. Our truth, our beauty is shining from within. It's like coming out.
We're finding ourselves.
Yes. Yeah. That's what this week is about. And our challenge is going to be to stay in a place of love and compassion. To drop, hey, Mandel, from your head to your heart and be in that space through whatever happens. But remember that boundaries are very important as well. It's not about letting people walk all over you.
That's right.
That's not what compassion is about. The overall theme of the week is the mountain. So this is the last little bit. Hey, Jessica, this is the last little bit of 2018. And I said 2018 feels like it was a mountain, and we're getting to the top.
Woo!
We're getting to the top, and then now we're gonna. So now that we reach the peak, this week when the new year comes, we're gonna start to descend from we've reached the peak, and now we're like, okay, we can slowly start coming back down. But this is also reminding us that we have so much strength. Everything that we've been through, you fucking survived. You've survived. We all survived.
That's
and we're all going to be okay.
And we're going to be better than we were in 2018. Oh, my goodness.
If 2018 didn't kick your ass.
That's right. It was a huge time for change. And so it did. Yeah. And now we're coming out like the lotus flower.
Yeah. Hey, Barbara. Welcome into Facebook. And Kim, welcome into Facebook. Just grin and bear it.
Right.
So our ancestors want us to remind us to play with the childhood card, reminding us of our innocence. just play, bring in that like light-heartedness, the light energy into your life. That's what they're saying. It's like that's their little clue as to how we're gonna get through the week, the last week of 2018. And the bear is all about new beginnings. So the bear is waking up from a slumber into a new life, a new beginning, and that's the end of the week leading into the new year.
Yes.
Slow connection out on Orcas Island. Oh, cool. Orcas Island. Wow. That sounds cool. I do not like even years. Oh, you don't? Well, thank God it's 2019. What's 2019, the numerology of 2019?
I'm not sure, but I do know that
it's I think it's it's 2 plus, it's 10, 2, 2, 3. It's 3. It's 3. The numerology, so it's a 3 year, which means so the number 3 represents the positive mind.
Yes, I remember that now.
It's about
we looked at it,
positivity.
We figured it out before. That's right.
Yeah, that's what 2019 is all about. The positive mind.
Yes.
Wow, that's cool. Hey, Patrick, welcome into Facebook. So that was the reading. Yes, we're gonna do some individual readings now for you guys
together.
I think
do them together. It's fun.
Yeah, we can do them together. I think I'm gonna use the earth cards.
Okay, and I'm gonna use these, and we can say whatever. I know
we can pull.
So
we can
cool.
pull
one of each.
Yeah, one of each for each person.
Yeah. So are we going to do where they do a number and the people that
we should do the guessing game.
Yeah, they get a number. Yeah, that way more people get readings.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the deal. Everybody that's asking questions, that's asking for a reading, I want you to trust your intuition. That's true. If you do give super hearts, you'll get a priority, and we'll do a reading for you, like definitely for sure. Yeah. If for everybody else, if you want it, we're going to play the guessing game, but I want you to trust your intuition. And when you guess a number, it doesn't matter if more than one person guessed the number. What matters is that you guessed it and that this reading is meant for you to hear.
Right.
You to listen to.
But the individual readings that we will do are for those of you that give super hearts. So if you would like an individual reading, then give
like
super
a longer
hearts.
like a longer reading?
Little bit longer.
Okay, that makes sense. That sounds good. Let's see. Angela says powerful. Thank you. You're welcome, Angela. Christine says, it is going to be a super rad year. Yes. A lot of people are feeling that. Hey, Kirsten, welcome to Facebook. So, okay, so here we go. We are going to, let's start with the guessing game.
Sure.
Let's go with that.
We have no one super hearts right now. Someone just asked if they could get a reading, and so do you want to tell them if they want an individual reading, how to do that?
Yeah, if you guys want like a longer reading, more than just like I pull a card and she pulls a card, then you can give some super hearts. So, but then if you just want to do the guessing game for like a single card reading, then just play the guessing game.
Or if you want a private reading, you can do a PayPal donation to Eagle Star Yoga.
Yeah, it's paypal.me/Eagle Star Yoga if you want to make a donation, and we can do like a $20 donation for a full reading. Yeah. Wait, super hearts are only on Periscope. Yes, they are.
I know. So that encourages you to join us on Periscope because it's a really fun app where we can do music and stuff.
Yeah. Yes, I know there's no super hearts there, Barbara. So if you guys can still play the guessing game.
And those people could do a donation, a smaller.
Yeah, if you want a full reading, but
if they want an individual reading,
then you can make a PayPal donation for $20. Otherwise, we'll do the individual. I mean the playing the games.
Yeah.
So right now we've got Dawn who gave super hearts and Duckins who gave super hearts.
Let's do Duckins first.
Okay.
And then we'll do Dawn.
Okay. Okay.
So you pull one from there and I'll pull one from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We should probably do like the full reading for him, yeah? Or is that only for the PayPal donations? What do you think?
Those are for PayPal donations, even though he,
So we'll just start with him because he gave super hearts.
Yes.
Okay. So, but do you have a question, Duckins, that you would like to ask before we pull the cards? Because that's probably cool to give him the opportunity to ask a question.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
But I think this is his card.
Okay, I need to focus to pull his card. Hold on. Oops.
I need water. I'm thirsty.
I know.
It's kind of hot in here.
Do you want some of that while we're waiting for Duckins to say?
Yeah.
We're gonna eat while Duckins is smiling. Do you have a question, Duckins, that you want to, or is this just what your higher self wants you to know?
Like, am I on the right or wrong path?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I am not getting these. Awesome. Okay.
It's just a little delayed.
Okay. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna pull his based on that.
Hey, Jason. Thanks for inviting followers.
Oh, is Jason on here? Hey,
Yeah.
Jason. Merry Christmas.
Thank you for sharing and inviting. I'm here with Leanne.
Leanne, Feruza Cats. Look at that. Oh my gosh,
cool.
Duckins. Not kidding. Would you look
She
at
just
that?
got chills.
Yeah, it ran clear up my arm and all the hairs are standing up. Whew. Okay.
Okay, so from my card deck, you got the rainbow card. So there's lots of ways to talk about the rainbow.
I might even look in here.
Yeah,
I might even look in here, Duckins.
And the rainbow for the card here. Thanks for the super hearts.
Blessings.
Yeah, it's about blessings.
Okay.
It's about blessings. Good to see you guys on together. A Christmas tree.
Thank
Yay!
you.
No, this was sweet to do that together.
Okay, the rainbow blessings. A rainbow is created by the collaboration of sunlight and water in the atmosphere. The water droplets become tiny prisms that collectively diffuse and disperse light into a ribbon of colors that is the essence of every hue we're capable of perceiving on this planet. Rainbows symbolize many things, including good luck, a bridge to heaven, and abundance. Ooh. It's difficult for us to ignore the majesty of the rainbow and the gentle power inherent in its display. It's such a simple blending of the elements coming together in perfect visual harmony to create one of the most beautiful sights in all creation. Although there are diverse meanings attributed to the sight of a rainbow, a common thread in its offering that it offers blessings. The artist of this image created this rainbow to commemorate a friend who had just died. She worked on it whenever she felt her love and appreciation for her friend. The blessings he brought to the world and to her life after a spell of tearful grief. So the storm has passed, and it is time to enjoy the refreshing beauty of this cycle. Oh my gosh.
That's powerful.
Even though it has been difficult to appreciate any sense of purposefulness in what you have endured lately. That's like the whole year. You can now, as they say, count your blessings. Do not just look on the brighter side, adhering to some academic mantra that has no heart or depth, but do so slowly and with genuine gratitude. That is, it is expressed up close and personal. This ever-evolving process of life itself is a blessing, an opportunity to exist as a human being on this earth. The planet is a beautiful garden, even if it does not always appear to be so. Sometimes it is only when you look back at a memory of an experience that you can truly see the blessings that have come from them. Bless your difficult or painful experiences and let them go. Ooh, Duckins, I think that was for me too. Oh my gosh. Okay,
yes. So what's the that was what the rainbow. Sweet Jesus, that sounds nice.
Oh my God.
Hey Tammy and Daphne, welcome into Facebook.
So I pulled this from the Esther and Jerry Hicks books deck, relationship cards, Getting into the Vortex.
Satnam.
Yes. And this card.
Love you, Duckins.
I know. Tears. I know, I'm telling you. And this card is called My Imagination Attracts All Cooperative Relationships. This is for me too. Duckins, this is for me too. My my imagination attracts all cooperative relationships. Do you want to read that one?
Yeah, sure.
Joy's going to read this one.
So, the universe and all physical and non-physical players in it is responding to vibrations that you are offering. And no distinction is made between vibrations that you offer as you observe and vibrations that you offer as you imagine. If you will simply imagine your life as you want it to be, all cooperative components will surmount. Yes, magnets. And even more important, all components that are summoned will cooperate. It is law. The experience you have with others is about what you evoke from them. Hey, Heather. Woo. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing card. So what I do is I put it aside.
Yeah, what an amazing reading. And so when you give Super Hearts, you get an extended reading like that. If you don't, then we're just going to explain the card in a couple of sentences and go on to the next person.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, should we do Don?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to do Don. He's the other person that has given Super Hearts. And then we're going to go to the guessing game, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you, guys.
Yes, it's a relationship deck. And I mean, our whole life is about relationships. Yeah. I mean, right? We have to have relationships with everybody to keep living here.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
That's
I have to get off my ball to get Dawn's Milky Way card.
Holy shit. I'm going to find it, but you go ahead and find one.
Yeah, I'm going to find one now.
I escaped from your cults. Oh, that's hilarious. Thank you, says Dawn. That was awesome. Yes, Duckins. That was really cool. Okay, so I'm going to look it up while she picks your card.
Yeah, she's going to do that because I'm working on this card for Dawn. I'm going to get the right one. Make sure I get the right one.
Okay.
Thank you. It really was.
Yes, we do. Okay, so Dawn, from the Earth Magic deck, you got the Milky Way.
Nice, right? Do you remember when you were in Hawaii? The pictures of the Milky Way?
Yes.
They took pictures of the Milky Way.
We got a picture of a turtle.
Yeah.
A sea turtle, with the Milky Way behind it.
Yeah.
And the card is about perspective.
Yes.
And I'm going to read it. The Milky Way is said to be one of billions of galaxies in the observable universe. It contains between 200 and 400 billion stars.
Not very many.
The one most familiar to us being the Sun. The oldest star in our galaxy is 13.2 billion years old, said to be nearly as old as the universe itself, and the Earth is about 4.5 billion years old. Distances are measured in light years, and the Milky Way galaxy is believed to be 100,000 light years in diameter.
So we can't even fathom that, you guys, right?
The enormity and vastness stagger the mind and challenge the imagination, yet it also gives us some notion of where we fit in all this.
Tiny little ant.
Considered from this perspective, our usual frame of reference is put to the task. We're faced with the choice of abandoning our myopic vision in favor of seeing and accepting the bigger picture, or we can just allow ourselves to be overwhelmed by a sense of smallness and helplessness, yet know that we're composed of material from those very stars that inhabit the Milky Way. Thus, we're connected to Earth and the entire universe at all times in life and in death.
Right, Don?
He goes, I feel small now.
I know. I don't have to type it. He can hear me from the other room. Right, Don?
You have lost your this is what it says. You have lost your perspective, so it is time to step back, breathe, and allow yourself to detach in order to gather information from your senses and regain your perspective about the situation. Detachment does not mean that you no longer care. It simply indicates that you are looking at things from a different point of view It is an outlook that is not clouded by emotions, judgment, or attachment to outcome, but instead maintains a non-reactive awareness of these things. The witness, that internal aspect of yourself that simply observes everything in your life, offers his or her eyes here. Through these lenses of pure awareness, you can examine all aspects of your experiences, physical, emotional, and mental, without denying anything. By doing so, you will come to understand a greater perspective than is typically justified by the ego, which allows you to see what is before you with clear vision and an open mind. Do you ever feel like stardust? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Sometimes I feel like I am going to explode into little pieces.
Right. Ooh, life gets gnarly sometimes.
What did he get from that one? I'm excited.
Okay, so Don, this says, our varied behavior adds to the planet's well-being. So even when we think, or we're not proud of, or whatever, our behavior, it's still adding something that someone needs to learn or know.
Hey, Dana.
Oh,
she's watching on Facebook.
Hey, Dana. Okay.
And Amy and Michael.
Awesome. Nice to see. Oh, Amy. Hi. She hasn't seen me in person. I comment on her stuff all the time.
Oh, well, this is Leanne.
Yeah, it's Leanne. Fair as a cat. It's Leanne. She knows who it is. Okay, so Dawn, this is what it says. When you remember that nothing we come in... I got to get this a little closer. My bifocals. I need new ones. When you remember that nothing can come into your experience without your vibrational invitation of it. Ooh, that's intense. I know it's true.
No, we're here together.
I know. And when you remember, yeah, we're here together. I lost my place. When you remember that the varied behavior of others adds to the balance and the well-being of your planet, even if they offer a behavior that you do not approve of. That you do not have to participate in the unwanted behavior. Oh my God, this is for us too. And will not unless you give your attention to it. You become more willing to allow others to live as they choose.
Oh my God. That's powerful.
That is.
Wow.
Jai and I are both going through some kind of stuff like that too. So that really resonates with, I think, probably both of us too.
Yeah.
Hope you liked that, Dawn.
Okay, so Holland, what's your name, sweetie? I think you're a girl because your picture is a girl. But give me your name, and if you have a question, and we're going to do a reading for you because you're giving us super hearts.
Oh, she gave super hearts. Awesome.
He says, sat fucking nom.
Fucking nom. That was a really good one.
Yeah,
I love these cards.
I got to read this one again for
I know,
myself.
right?
We'll wait for Holland's question. So cool you're physically together. Angela says, what deck was your varied behavior card from?
Okay, honey, these are these new cards I got Jai for Christmas called, they're by Esther and Jerry Hicks, and they're called Getting into the Vortex. Actually, both of these decks. I love this deck.
This is a good one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to order it for myself. And here's the thing.
Chelsea, what question do you have? Okay, here we go. Okay, her question is, making some changes and revamping some things with my business. Wondering if I'm moving in the right direction. Okay.
Okay.
Her name's
Chelsea. Chelsea, okay.
Chelsea.
Okay, Chelsea, here we go.
You're welcome, Angela. Hey, Saini Dev. Well, this is definitely her card.
Okay, so Jai already has her card, so she's going to read hers first.
Let me find it first.
That's my favorite card in that deck.
Well, there you go. Oh my God, I love this deck.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Wow. Okay, Chelsea, the card that you got from the Earth Magic Oracle cards is the Whale. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh my God. And it says breach.
That means they're coming up for air to enjoy what is up topside.
This powerful creature of the ocean takes a few great sweeps with his fins and propels himself briefly out of the waters where he spends the majority of his life. He's taking a break from the ordinary earth element in which he lives to exist even for a few moments in the realm of the blue skies and sun, having broken through the skin of the ocean in a magnificent display of fullness and strength. All baleen whales breach, but none more spectacularly than the humpbacks, considered the acrobats of this family. They arch, stretch, and twist their bodies even as they approach the surface of the water in what may be an ancient mating ritual, a form of communication, or even a way to remove parasites.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
In this image, the humpback whale that has burst out of the ocean expresses an almost palpable feeling of release and joy. Often, when we manage to change our environment, to break through illusory blockages, we experience an intense feeling of relief and can let go of any previously held fears and assumptions of what would happen once we did overcome that barrier, whether it's material, emotional, or mental. Simply getting away from the trance of technology for a few hours and spending that time in nature is a breach from the trappings of civilization that can suffocate us and prevent us from connecting to Earth. Here's what the message is. It's time to take a break. Not just a coffee break, but a respite from the usual environment you find yourself in. That trip you wanted to take, go for it. Tired of being indoors? Make it a point to get outside. You have become so attached to your surroundings that you have created within them an illusion of safety. Yet it is not these things that will make you feel safe. Rather, the familiarity you have imbued in your surroundings have generated this false sense of security. Taking time away from the familiar is literally about changing your external environment in a significant way, such as doing something unusual or perhaps something you have always wanted to experience. Another perspective is breaking through the barrier of beliefs that have constricted you in any way from being who you truly are. This is your opportunity to do some intentional breaching of these thought patterns, which will open you to different worlds and perspectives.
Before you ever mentioned perspective, you were reading, I kept thinking, this is about a new perspective. So,
yeah,
I mean, to easily sum this, I mean, up to me, if you had to in one word or one sentence, is get a new perspective. Yeah. Okay, this is pretty exciting because this one says, Chelsea, everything is always working out for me.
Oh my God.
Everything is always working out for me. I can't exactly hold it there and read it because I have bifocals, so I'm going to have to hold it down here for you. Nothing ever goes wrong because every piece of contrast, no matter how wrong it seems to be, is always helping you to clarify what it is that you do want. And that is the thing we want you to remember most of all. The contrast, no matter how it looks in any moment, is contributing mightily to your expansion. So it says, the things that you call things going wrong in your life experience are actually only the distance between the things that are so right in your current perspective about them. That word keeps coming up and I've got chills. I had chills when I pulled it for you too.
Wow.
Totally about perspective. Yes. And anyone else that resonated with, because that's that was pretty powerful.
I want to respond to some of the YouTube comments. Basically,
yes.
Oh, hey, Shelly and Juliet. Happy holidays. Can I ask a personal question? I'm sitting here mirroring you guys' facial expressions. That's funny.
Well, hey, I'm eating sushi between.
Yeah, we're like having dinner at the same time.
Yes.
Having olives. Garlic stuffed olives. She says, I seriously have no words. I know, this is how it is. Okay, so Daphne's Super Hearts are on Periscope. If you download the Periscope app onto your phone, find me at Jaya Eagle Star and follow me.
And then you're going to find a little thing, a little heart at the bottom. Is it going to show it? That has little dots around it. And you tap that, and then you can go in and buy Super Hearts for as cheap as 99 cents, I think. I usually buy like $25 at a time because it's more economical.
And Periscope is a really fun app. I love it.
Oh, it's fun, and you will meet some of the greatest people.
We met on Periscope.
We met on Periscope. Exactly. And here I am spending the holidays here.
I'm needing your power right now. Okay, David. All right, here we go. Time for the guessing game. Now, this is where it gets really fun, you guys, because you get to guess a number or a color or a flower or something like that.
That's right. And these are shorter readings than we gave the people that have super hearts.
Yeah.
But you can
just a little bit shorter, but we're still going to pull cards.
Super hearts, and we can still do a little more in-depth reading.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to think of a number. And so you guys start guessing a number between 1 and 20. And if you guess it right, then these next cards are yours.
Yes.
Number between 1 and 20. Whether you're on Periscope, Facebook, or YouTube, you can guess a number between 1 and 20. And we will shuffle while you guys are guessing.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Periscope is blocked to visit in China. I can't even imagine.
That's weird.
Definitely.
How come they do that?
I don't know.
I'm excited.
How many people have guessed it?
1 so far.
All right. Keep guessing, guys. Even if you've guessed before, keep guessing. I just now noticed that was a mermaid. Have you seen the picture?
Isn't it amazing? She's on a shell. Show them.
I totally get it. Okay, check this out, you guys. First of all, half of my back is a mermaid, which Jai doesn't know.
Oh my God.
And I'm a Virgo, and I'm a mermaid. Everything mermaid I'm totally crazy about. That's why my name on here used to be Epiphany Mermaid. Can you see how cool?
That's who you are.
No!
I remember that name.
Of course you do. And look at her back. I don't know if you can see, but it's like the small of the back and then the crease with where the vertebrae. It's so beautiful. Yep.
It's a little like incense Palo Santo holder.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys can stop guessing. And who guessed 11? Who guessed the number 11? Because that's the number.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Say me if you guessed 11. No wonder. Now I know why I didn't know you before.
I told you I'd change my name 3 times because of my business. Oh, maybe
Sarah and Rose. Or Rosie. Oh, okay. You were on. Oh, hey, Heather. Yay. Heather just started following me.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah, Periscope is super fun. Okay. So you guys got.
Ooh. Isn't that sweet?
So from the Earth Magic cards, you got the Fog card.
I do that too, Rose.
Fog. And the word veiled. Oh my God, that's funny, Jason. I jumped onto Periscope. Yes, I know you. Yes, I know. Okay, now I know who you are here on Periscope. I try to memorize people's names because they kind of go through really fast.
Yeah.
But I know Heather just downloaded Periscope and followed me, so I hope she comes in soon. Oh, thanks, David.
Yeah, okay. David's gonna get a more intense reading.
Okay, so the veiled image, so fog is like, okay, so here's what I'm getting. Something is in the way of you seeing the truth. That's the message I'm getting. Mm-hmm. Something is in the way of you seeing the truth.
You're not seeing something clearly.
Right. Yeah.
And so with that, you have from the getting into the Vortex card, our diversity supports our individual freedoms. So if you can, however you want to tie these cards together. And that says, well, maybe is that all we're going to do? We're going to read it.
No, you can.
Okay.
You can, yeah.
When your societies continue to try to dictate and enforce human behavior to please the majority because of your diversity, it continues to be an uncomfortable struggle that, again and again, falls of its economic weight. There simply is not enough money in the world to buck the natural currents of individual freedom and independence of thought.
Wow, that's these cards kind of like went together. Okay, so David, do you have a question you want to ask? And we'll pull a card for you, because David gave some super hearts.
Yes.
By the way, so for those of you guys that don't know what super hearts are, yeah, that's for a relationship. Truth, Rosie says.
Yes.
Super hearts help support the channel. So you, as a viewer, you can purchase super hearts, and they're not expensive.
No.
You can purchase super hearts, and then when you can select super hearts and tap the screen. When you give hearts, you can switch the regular hearts to super hearts, and so you tap the screen and it gives the broadcaster super hearts. And what that does, once a month, Periscope compensates the broadcaster who received super hearts, and they change into stars. And so basically it's like giving a donation to the broadcaster. So you're not just giving the money to Periscope. Actually, the broadcaster is receiving part of the money that you paid for the super hearts.
Right. Part of it goes to Periscope, and part of it goes to the broadcaster.
So it's a support for people that broadcast, and there's a requirement to become a super broadcaster. So it doesn't, you have to have a certain number of stars and followers, and you have to have a certain number of live viewers and replay viewers per scope average and stuff like that. So it takes dedication to become a super broadcaster. Yes. And that's why it's daily
devotion almost.
Yeah, it's such a cool thing that Periscope does for broadcasters. Okay. Thank you for the super hearts, Hot Spice.
Yes, he's next after David. If you'd like to follow me and you're not already, I'm going to put up some praying hands and my handle on here is Fairuza Cats.
That's Leanne right there.
With and now that I have finally done this live, because I've done a lot of things live, but I haven't ever read live.
Now you feel a little more comfortable?
Now I'll do this, because I've probably got about 30 decks. I'm kind of a card addict too, and I have I've known that I've had psychic abilities from the moment I was born, and I've been doing astral travel ever since I can remember. And seeing things and knowing things, and yes, it's the cat lady.
Okay.
Big changes are coming in Cat Lady's life, though.
Hot Spice, thank you for super hearts. Yes. Sarah says, I'm definitely in a fog because I'm having trouble interpreting for myself. And Phonix, thank you for the super hearts. David's question.
Let's write it down so we don't forget. I'll get a pen and paper so we don't forget the people that gave super hearts.
I won't. They're right here on my screen.
Perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
Okay. Can you just give a light moving forward from today? Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Jason says, wow, 30 decks. Leanne, you should definitely read live for people.
Right. I know, David. I mean, yeah, Jason, I know.
All right. This next one's for David. He just wants a little bit of light shimmered on his path.
Yes, that's okay. We will, trust me, we'll give you some light, David. David kept me company while I was driving the first half.
Wow. Ooh. That's intense.
Ooh, and look at that again.
She gets chills every time.
Every time it's right on. It's like, if it's right.
She's Leanne. I'm going to put some.
Yeah, I'm Leanne. You know me as Fairuza Cats on here. And Jai's going to make some emojis for me right now so that you can follow me.
There.
Yes. So she just put up some praying hands. I'm Fairuza Cats. Okay, I want to cut this in the right place.
Here we go, David.
Okay, this is weird. Would you look at that? That's a paradox. Holy cow, you're not going to believe this reading. It's going to be good. So we're going to tell you what it means. We'll tell you more than what the card says. I'm on the ball. So that's why I'm moving around.
Okay. She's on the exercise ball.
I'm on the exercise ball.
Okay. So the card that you got is there's more meaning to me in the word island than solitude. But
yes.
We'll read the book.
There's way more meaning.
You got the island card. And it says the word solitude. I don't know, maybe you're feeling alone.
Hi, Fo.
Okay. The solitary tree on this island surrounded by the glassy sea can evoke different feelings depending on one's perception and beliefs. Agreed.
Yes.
Phoenix, thank you for inviting 17,627 people.
Definitely.
The tree, which is in full blossom, stands out amid the relative starkness. And it's illuminated by a beam of light emerging from the otherwise dark sky. It's an elegant reminder of how, even in what might appear to be relatively barren circumstances, there is still beauty and growth. Although an island like this can be a metaphor for isolation and desolation, the thriving tree proves that even in the harshest of environments, there is life. We can see the tree's spider-like roots spreading out along the rocks, seeking nourishment from the moist soil. The sense of peace and solitude depicted in this image provides nourishment for the soul. You need to take some time for solitude, preferably in silence. Spend the morning, afternoon, or even the entire day by yourself, completely unplanned and unstructured. The bombardment of your senses by the noise and intensity of society leaves you on alert far more than is necessary. The vibration of millions of people's worry and fear throughout the world can impinge upon you and greatly affect you if you do not honor your need to pull back from time to time. When you have passed through any self-structured barriers to enjoying the quiet peace of solitude, it will serve you best if you simply observe the thoughts and emotions that pass through you, especially those that cause shortness of breath or a quickening heartbeat. Remember that isolation is experienced not by choice but out of fear. When you decide to spend time with yourself in solitude, however, you are choosing to once again find and connect with who you really are. I love that.
Beautiful. The next card is my life is about my relationships. My life is about my relationships. So we have solitude and then we have relationships all at the same time. So let's see what this means.
Thanks for the super hearts, Heather.
Awesome.
Thanks for hopping over to Periscope.
You will never find yourself in a point in time when the subject of relationships is not an active part of your now experience. For everything you perceive or notice or know is because of your relationship with something else. Boy, that's the truth. Without a comparative experience, you would be unable to perceive or focus any kind of understanding within yourself. Therefore, it is accurate to say that without relationships, you could not exist at all.
This is such an interesting,
awesome
reading.
Yes. Well, and for me, and probably for you too, because our pasts are similar and stuff, our experiences, is that I appreciate the beauty and things that I can be grateful for so much more, I feel like, than some people, because I've been through some stuff, and so I have this comparison of being abused or whatever, and then being treated like a queen or beautifully, and that it makes me appreciate it exponentially. I mean, way more than when I was younger, and
yeah,
more experiences I have, the more I appreciate everything.
Okay, so the next set of the next cards are, I'm going to read it in this order. It's Hot Spice, and then Phoenix, and then Heather. Those are the three people that have given super hard. So
okay, so I'm going to pull a card for me.
Hot Spice, do you have a question that you want to ask, or did you want just like a general reading for you?
It's really fun.
It is fun.
I don't know if that's abuse. I think I'm tired of bashing white people. I think I'm going to hit abuse on that.
So Periscope does this thing where it like, what is that called? It
Moderation.
Like, it moderates comments, and so you guys as a viewer have to vote on certain comments as if they're abuse.
And sometimes they're crazy. I mean, they're like the craziest
sometimes
things.
They really are.
Like, what was the other one Devin asked the other day? Can you say hi to my son? And then it moderated that.
Oh. Just a message from my path.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
General message for Hot Spice.
Mm-hmm.
Hot Spice always gets cool.
This is his. It just
I am opting out of my reading this time. I'm not ready. Okay.
Who said that?
Phonics.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I hope that you're okay. Oh.
I got it. We got your card. It's on the ground.
Oh
my gosh.
Yeah, I know.
He does get the coolest cards, doesn't he? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so good, Lee.
Okay. Oh my god, you guys have the same name.
Yeah, we have the same name. That's why I always remember it's spelled the same too.
Okay, wow. Okay, let me find it.
While she's looking for that one, I'll read you mine.
Be prepared for the light on your path.
You got it? Did you get it? Go ahead.
No, you can do that one first.
Okay. I can look for things I appreciate in relationships. I mean, that's true. I mean, even in the worst relationships I've ever been in my life, I can still look and say, I appreciate this about that person or what they did or who they are.
It's the compassion.
Yes.
It's the compassion card coming out. It's like, that's always there. It doesn't mean don't make boundaries. Mm-hmm. It just means you still have compassion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it says, you cannot get the relationship of your dreams when your chronic thoughts about relationships feel lonely or angry or worried or disappointed. But as you look for things you appreciate in yourself and others, as you make lists of positive aspects of past and present relationships, you train your vibrational offering to match the vibration of your desires, and your perfect mate must then come. It is law. So what I want to tell you about that, Lee, and everyone else, is I learned this at a young age, and maybe I haven't been very good about being intentional, but Nina, my daughter's godparents are, Ken is half Apache and half Comanche, and he told me, he said, he unplugged. I was married to an attorney, and he was kind of, anyway, things got weird, and I needed to unplug from that, and he said, I want you to take out a piece of paper and really think about this, and you write down on that piece of paper every single thing you want, and then you read it out loud and you put it out in the universe, and then you burn it. And when I have done that, I have gotten exactly what I asked for. But
yeah.
As you get older and you have more experience, then your list is better. So my lists haven't always been perfect. I'm getting better with my lists.
Oh my god.
I did get what I asked for, though.
Somebody says, I can communicate with aliens and they're watching your scope.
Absolutely. We already know that.
Yeah.
but thanks for telling us.
What does your Jesus say about cards? I don't know what that means, but okay.
Well, what does Jesus say?
No, what does your Jesus say about cards?
Oh.
It's an interesting question. Okay, so let me read you yours, Lee. You got the eagle. Boom.
Boom. That is a gorgeous card.
This is a powerful
Soaring
card.
Above the earth.
Yes.
And even above the moon.
Yeah. Oh my God. It says communion. Here, the man and the eagle make contact through their eyes and spirits. Hey, Michelle. Merry Christmas. The man has performed a ceremonial calling to Eagle Brother, who now comes to him as a familiar friend. It's an intimate relationship between human being and feathered being. Oh, I love that. Mm-hmm. One of both spirit and flesh. Yes, Yet it's ultimately this deep spiritual kingship that connects them, formed from their recognition of the sacredness of this bond. Eagle spirit is often associated with the highest and noblest, encouraging us to let our spirits soar. Through this communion, we know that we can touch the sky. We know that we can be more than just two-legged creatures clinging to the ground. We're intimately related to all of life on the planet, and it's through communing with an expression of life that we realize how vitally connected we all are.
Yes. I'm answering someone about the Jesus thing.
Oh, okay. Whenever you experience a heartfelt communion with some physical expression of life, plant, animal, human, or anything else, it is only then that you can truly feel how your life force is similar to the life force that is all around you. Yes. It is only a matter of the differences in form. An essence is articulated into the physical world in a multitude of ways that is the same in everything and everyone. Although it manifests in various shapes and characteristics, this essence is spirit emanating from the core of all things. Communion with nature is essential for you now. Take time to do an open-eyed meditation with any nearby animal or plant. Relax your body as much as possible. Breathe consciously and keep your attention on the life form you are communing with. After a few moments, you will notice a sense of the boundaries dissolving, a melding of the I and thou. You may even receive messages or impressions as you find yourself in the flow of unspoken communication. Who said we're telling the future?
Depends what you ask. What you ask your higher self.
Okay. My Jesus didn't say that much about cards. Your Jesus? Who's your Jesus?
Mandel's.
Mandel's Jesus. Hey, Ladybug. Okay, it's time for Heather. Oh, I love that response.
Thank you.
Okay, Heather, are you ready? From solitude to communion. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I know, these are interesting cards. Okay, so Heather,
I love them.
Do you have a question? Hey, David, do you have a question that you would like to ask, or would you like just a general reading? Okay, Heather says, considering the next step on my fertility path, a ladybug just landed on my hand. Oh my God.
That's amazing.
This is how gypsies play with cards.
I take that as a compliment.
Ladybug, if you give super hearts, I can definitely give you a reading. Otherwise, we're going to play the guessing game after Heather's reading. Considering the next step on my fertility path, a ladybug just landed on my hand. Oh, I love that.
Okay, so this card is for Heather?
Yes, this is for Heather.
Yes, Ladybug, if you would like a reading, give super hearts, and we will give you an individual reading. Thanks cards,
for inviting
one from
Phoenix.
each of us.
Okay. We're both like really focusing on this.
I know. Something special's coming here.
Okay.
Hey, Dave. If you would like an individual reading, then give super hearts. And if not, we're still going to continue guessing game. But we've had a lot of super hearts, so we're mostly doing that. Okay, and I think Ladybug's getting ready to give some super hearts. She wants a reading.
Oh, my God.
Really? Okay, here we go. Chai's going to do hers first.
I thought you were playing poker.
Oh, they're new cards, so they're really loud. We're trying to get them broken in, and the shuffling is really loud. 2 brand new decks. First readings from both of these decks. Wow. That's so funny. I don't even know how to play poker. I know how to play gin rummy, go fish. That's about it.
I love you both. Please, both of you marry me.
She's not single, I am. But I'm pretty picky.
Okay, so Heather said, specifically working with an egg donor in the new year. Wow.
All right.
I can have 2 wives. Oh my God. Okay. Hello, Jessica. Welcome to Facebook. Or hey, Diana. I didn't even know you were watching. And Susan, welcome in, you guys. Okay. The card that you got from the Earth Magic. Oh, I like that.
I know.
Cards are, it's, okay, this is, I just love this. Okay. You got the Meadow card. And it says vulnerability. I feel that. Mm-hmm. I feel that
one jumped out.
Yes, it flew out of the deck. The vulnerability of this whole situation. I can feel it. Mm-hmm. Whoa. The Meadow in this card invites us in with its beauty and openness. The flowers have arranged themselves in a poetic design orchestrated by nature, and the lush rolling fields urge us to relax and stay for a while. Yet for some, the idea of being in such an open space is terrifying, and in an expansive meadow like this, we may feel exposed and defenseless, lacking the perceived safety of an enclosed area. For others, walking through a meadow can be an exquisitely satisfying experience. We can feel comfortable in the openness and visibility, enjoying a 360-degree view with nothing but the sky above. Yes, we may still feel vulnerable, but with a twist. This is vulnerability built on the foundation of trust rather than fear. Yes, that's
You're
what it
most
is.
likely to get abducted by an alien in a meadow. That's so funny, Fo. I love it.
This is vulnerability built on the foundation of trust rather than fear. That is what I was feeling. That is the energy I was feeling in this card. The capacity to trust our own instincts to tell us if there are any potential threats we must respond to. By relying on this instinctual knowing, we can relax and enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. You are in a place now where you can take risks with your feelings. And even more important, take risks with the truth of who you are, the truth you know in your heart and soul. You no longer need to be subjected to your conditioned fears of letting others know who you truly are. Yes, others may judge, evaluate, criticize, and perhaps even put you down. These are very real possibilities. Yet, by trusting that you have the strength to deal with these reactions rather than responding adaptively and always playing it safe, you can more confidently allow yourself to be vulnerable. Always holding back from expressing your truth can create an illusion of safety, but armed with your trust and your faith, you can choose to be vulnerable and share your authentic self with the world. Whoa.
That one really resonated with me too, Heather. Woo.
Oh my God.
Okay, this one's just kind of blow your mind as a companion card, I guess. I must focus on wanted to manifest wanted. So you're not going to get it unless it's what you truly want and you put out there. So this says, we would never go so far as to say that the behavior of others is responsible for the way you feel, because you have the power to focus and therefore attract, despite the behavior of others in your environment. So what this means is, if every time you see something unwanted, you realize that in the same moment, your awareness of something wanted is keener, and you quickly turn your attention to the direction of the newly emphasized wanted, everything in your experience will continue to improve. Beautiful.
We'll hope that you resonated with that message, Heather.
Yes. I'm going to go fill up my water. Would you like yours filled up?
I think.
You're good?
Yeah, sure. Hang on. Don't walk away yet, because your mic is attached.
Dun, dun, dun. I shall return in just a second.
Okay. So, oh yeah, sure. Okay, so we are going to continue with Satnam. No, it's not too late to get a reading, Jessica, watching on Facebook. So what we are going to do is continue on with the guessing game. I'm dropping things everywhere. Let me grab my book. I do hope you guys are enjoying this broadcast. If you're on Periscope, thank you so much for being here and sharing and inviting your followers. And also, thank you guys for watching on Facebook, and thank you guys for watching on YouTube. If you would like to know what I do outside of Periscope, Facebook, YouTube, then please go to my website, eaglestaryoga.com. We are actually starting our Moon Goddess training on January 5th. I'm so excited about that. It's a 6-week program for women who are ready to embody the goddess, who are ready to basically be in the priestess school, which is to learn basically everything that makes up your power of being a woman on this planet, activating your intuition, understanding where your intuition comes from, understanding our emotional patterns, understanding that we flow with the moon and these 11 moon centers, and figuring out what your flow is, so that when you are living life and when you're in your life, in your daily life, in your relationships, you can flow with your energy and you can understand where you are at in your life. So if you're interested in that, go to eaglestaryoga.com and check out, there's a tab called Moon Goddess Training. And that's where you can get more of the information and put in your name and your email. But I'm really excited about that. Oh, hey, Stacy, welcome into Facebook. Okay, so we're going to continue on. We're going to play this guessing game. And Leanne's back.
Did we not have one more person? What's Super Hearts? I thought we had one more.
It was Phonics, but he said he didn't want a reading.
That's right. Okay. I think I scared him.
So why don't you think of a color?
Okay.
Okay, so you guys start guessing colors for this next reading. I'm going to eat the last one.
There's plenty more.
Stacy's here.
Hey, Stacy! I didn't go to Arizona. I came to Colorado for Christmas. I was texting Rebel. It was so funny, and I thought I was texting someone I was meeting to drop a puppy off, and all of a sudden Rebel texts me, "Are you in Tucson? Are you coming to Tucson?" I said, "Oh no, I'm going to Colorado to see Jai."
Oh, that guy was being really rude, so I blocked him.
Oh, good. What did he say about the marrying?
It doesn't matter what he said.
Yeah. Oh.
So I don't like rude people. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I won't block you if you're trolling. But if you are being really disrespectful and rude, then I have to, because it's just not fair for,
no,
that
it's
energy.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, that energy is just not fair.
And then we can't focus.
And we're trying to be like nice, and you know what I mean?
We are nice people.
We know this is like an online platform. Anybody can come in and watch. And the cool thing about Periscope is that if people do get disrespectful and rude, you have the option to block them. You guys can block them yourselves, and then you won't see any more of their comments. But when I block them, then no one sees any more of their comments on my broadcast. So that's just how that works. I'm telling you guys that because I know there's a couple of new people here on Periscope that don't know how it works. So
I've already seen 2 people, and I probably more because I wasn't paying attention. So that's awesome. Keep guessing.
What happened to Hate Sand Guy? He was a little too hateful.
They was too hateful. That's right.
Oh, I love you
look,
too.
There's the card.
Okay. Oh yeah, let me.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Whoever said that, we gotta get the moderation to let it come through.
Okay. All right. So you tell him when to stop guessing.
Okay, you can stop guessing, and anybody that guessed purple, this reading is for you. And I know there's more than one. Go ahead, Jai. Oh, love the, okay, that's my favorite card. The whale was my favorite card until now, and now this is my new favorite card. I'm going to hold it up while Jai reads it. It is creation.
Is that, no, it says dream time, but then it says,
oh, right? dream time, creation.
Yeah,
I'm trying to not cover up your face.
It's okay. Dream time and creation. So if you guessed purple, say me, because I want to know who guessed it. Oh, nice. You wanted a reading, Ladybug. So you got it. There was a few other people that guessed purple. I think so anyways. Okay. For the Aborigines in Australia, the dream time is a place before time and outside of time in which ancestral spirit beings came to earth and gave all of life its form. Once the work was done, these spirits remained in the very forms they created, including the animals, hills, stars, and other features of the land, and continue to be present today. The dream time is an individual or group spiritual template, including songs and stories that have been handed down for at least 60,000 years. Although Aborigines would say that they've existed since the beginning of time, in one such tradition, there's a creation story involving the didgeridoo, which is essentially a hollowed-out log that emits a droning sound when played. In this card, we see that as Spirit Man plays the didgeridoo, the world is sung into existence. Oh, I love that. Beautiful. Note the various beings and colors and structures of the land that are being created, all carrying spirit that has been breathed into them.
Beautiful.
I love that.
And the card that I got for those of you that guessed purple, how many were there?
Hey, Stacy, welcome into Periscope. Hey, Trudy, welcome into Facebook. Thanks for sharing and inviting love.
So this card says, inspired action is always pleasurable action.
Yes.
Isn't that nice?
I love that.
I love it too. It says, the dominance of your thoughts is what brings everything to you. Ooh, we were talking about this with Don earlier today. Mm-hmm. And is what...
Oh my God, what was the thing that he said? Every cell of my body must obey my dominant thought.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that is what this card is saying. What is behind the action that you offer? By seeking good feeling thoughts that align with you and your source, your action will then always feel good. You cannot muster enough action to compensate for misaligned thought, but action that is inspired from aligned thought is always pleasurable action. That's awesome.
Is this mom? No, this is not mom.
Oh, I'm old enough to be her mom by 18 years, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 34.
And I'm 52. So I could be her mom, but I don't even think I was having sex at 18. So, but I mean, I could have been her mom.
Trudy, this is Leanne. You might know her as
Feruza Katz.
Feruza Katz on Periscope.
Yeah, yeah.
She's visiting.
Yes.
Okay.
Is this your mom?
Ladybug, loved that reading.
That was beautiful. I think that probably resonated with a lot of people. It sure did. It did me, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do, let me think of it first. Okay, so go ahead and guess flowers, a type of flower. And if you guess the type of flower that I'm thinking, then you get this next reading. Hey, Cookie, I didn't even know you were in here.
I told her I'm wearing the pendant she made me.
Oh.
Did you see that?
Is that who you were talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, do you mean Cookie? Earlier.
No.
Oh, you're saying
No.
Oh, I love you too. Different. Welcome back, Sarah. Love you too, Ladybug. Oh, my.
There's your card, dear.
Sorry for making you... Like, it's either me or you.
It's two.
Oh, it's two of them.
Whoa.
Oh, my God. Okay. They're guessing. Mum? What's mum?
Oh, no, I know what she means. Chrysanthemum.
Okay. Let's see if anybody's going to guess this one.
Look how far yours comes up and then like 30 seconds later, mine comes out.
It's very delayed.
Yeah.
I can see that. Well, that's probably a good thing that at least I'm getting them on time.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my seat down a little bit more. Oh. Nobody's guessed it yet, you guys.
Keep on guessing, guys. Thanks, Fo, for sharing and inviting. That's a cool card. I didn't pull it, but that's a cool card. Isn't it?
Yes. No one's guessed it yet. And yes, Merry Christmas. Oh my God. Jacaranda. I love that. Oh my God.
Do you want to... That's so funny because I was trying to remember what that was called. I was thinking of that the other day. I'm going to go grab those two knowledge you just made so you can show them.
Okay.
Do you want to show them?
Yeah, go ahead.
While they're guessing, since they're taking a while to guess.
Okay. So I actually, okay, you guys can stop guessing, and the thing you could just put them down for now. The thing I was thinking of is a lily. Lilies.
Lily of the Valley.
I mean, lily, to me, lily in general, yeah.
Well, she happened to get lilies today. Yeah.
I wasn't. No, I don't know why. I don't know why that name came into my mind. Here, you can. Hang on.
I'm gonna have to get my charger, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. Wow, these cards are epic. So, who got Lily? Say me if you got Lily.
What was that? He just dropped the PVC. He was cutting it.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Got it.
He's cutting a new flute in it.
Okay. So the cards that you got, if you picked Lily, you selected the desert card and the volcano card. So the desert is about a vision quest and the volcano is about volatility. Desert and volcano. There's been a lot of volcanoes erupting lately. No, I'm being serious. Like on the planet.
In my brain.
Oh my God. Okay, so the desert card, it says, in this arid climate zone that we call desert, images shift and change throughout the day, yet always maintain a sharp and defined presence. Those hardy species of flora and fauna that have found a home in the desert have adapted over eons to the relative harshness that's a strong characteristic of these lands. Throughout history, we've passed down many stories of people wandering the desert. Often, they're about religious figures and ascended masters who had journeyed there and returned to their people with remarkable visions. Yes. The desert is an ideal place to seek a vision, or more accurately, to allow a vision to come to you. The quiet and peace of such an environment is conducive to the solitude required to have this type of profound experience. Spending time in this region, without the usual accoutrements of the civilized world, can present survival challenges, or at least seem to, and this could rightfully be called a spirit quest, where through steadiness in his seemingly bleak environment, it becomes possible to receive direct guidance from spirit internally and in the world around you. And if you, and the card volcano, Pele is the goddess who lives on the big island of Hawaii, dwelling there in the craters of the active volcano Kilauea. She's considered passionate, volatile, and capricious, and is perhaps the best known of the panoply of Hawaiian deities. Since 1983, she has been sending ribbons of lava down the mountainside and into the sea, thereby creating new land. In this image, we see her subtle visage in the spewing fire of the volcano. In ancient Hawaiian chants, Pele is described as she who shapes the sacred land. And it's from this magnificent and powerful goddess being in her periodic eruptions that New Earth is formed. And as the resulting lava merges with her sister, the goddess of the sea, Namaka Okai. The volatile and unpredictable nature of volcanic eruptions is widely known, and in spite of science efforts at forecasting these blowups, they sometimes happen without warning. Whether the eruptions are slow and steady or violent and explosive, it's an unstoppable force, and one very dramatic way nature changes and shapes the land. Those were the desert, the vision, and the power behind passion. That's what's coming to me.
Definitely.
It's like search for vision, and your passion is being activated right now.
I'm not going to read this whole card because it pretty much sums it up. And since Jai already read 2 cards, but this was the card that I pulled for those of you that chose Iris. The law of attraction assembles happy relationships.
I like that.
I do too.
Okay, let me show you the malas. So I just got done. So this is a custom order that I made for someone, but it's basically 2 tantric malas that have been completed. It's his and hers. So it's like, this is for, the lady, and this is for her man. They're both made with moonstone. So this one's rainbow moonstone and this one's gray moonstone, and they both have rubies, and they both have gold-filled beads in them. And tantric malas, what they are double helix DNA design mala with 416. Wow, these are coming out like see-through, with 416 beads total. And there's no clasp, so it's a continuous flow or energy. I swear, when I tie them together, when I do the knot, something happens, and it's like literally they turn on.
Activates them.
It activates them, and they get stronger and stronger the longer they're there. And the double helix design, so it's a DNA design, so it activates you at a cellular level. It works on you at a cellular level. And depending on the type of stone that it's made with, that's the effect that it's going to infuse your aura with. It will infuse your energy field. These are such powerful meditation tools. They're delicate. So this is the kind of jewelry that you like really take care of. Most people don't wear this on a daily basis. They wear these for like special occasions, like a very deep meditation practice, special workshops, all of those things. So this
and
is
when
the
you use the high quality beads, I mean, even at cost, it's some of the
this
lower
one's amazing.
Yeah, they're
these
they spend a lot of money on them, and so it's jewelry you want to take care of and use mostly for meditation.
Yeah. So just wanted to show you guys that this is part of what I do. I'm a jeweler, so I make really beautiful tantric malas and all other kinds of jewelry. Yeah, and you can actually, if you go to my website, eaglestaryoga.com, there's a link for Eagle Star Jewels, and then it'll show you. I don't have everything on there, but what I love the most is to make the custom orders, because the custom orders are so much fun.
We're gonna make one for me. I'll go get the gemstones.
we're gonna make one for Leanne today and tomorrow. Before she leaves, she actually went and bought her own beads so she can make her own. It's actually be really cool. You have beautiful work, Jai. Thank you so much. That's Stacy.
Yeah. So
wait, hang on. Yeah. I turn it off while you're taking it on and off, because otherwise it'll be like it'll do all this crazy sound.
Remember what that's called? Okay, so
yes, I can. Okay. I know all of these.
Okay, so this is the rarest.
Larimar.
Yeah, and the mine is now closed, so they're no longer. They've mined this out. It's something that looks, you can't tell very, this would look really good with Amazonite, don't you think?
Amazonite, yeah.
Yeah, that would look really pretty.
It's like a light blue color.
Yeah, and a little bit of white and gray. And then natural emeralds.
The emeralds are one of the most expensive beads.
This little tiny, and these are, I mean, that's even what, like,
these are rondelles, like 3 millimeter size rondelles,
or even 2. And this 60 bucks.
One strand of it was $60.
Yeah. And then some people call this watermelon tourmaline, and
I like to call it watermelon tourmaline.
I do too. Some people call it mixed tourmaline, but it's watermelon tourmaline. These are all very healing. Mm-hmm. Smoky quartz, which is, of course, one of my favorites. And then this garnet is so beautiful. They had different colors of garnet, and I chose this one because to me it was kind of brown, and I'm a redhead. Well, I'm growing back to a redhead. And so these are my colors, but I didn't specifically choose them because I love the colors. I chose them for their healing.
She chose them for the healing. Yeah.
Yeah, and they looked beautiful together.
Yeah, so we'll show you guys the mala once it's all done.
Yeah, we'll show it to you.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice one. I've never made one with these beads in between.
Right, we're doing that instead of gold.
The gold-filled beads, but that's
I mean, the gold would be really pretty, but we did this specifically for the healing properties. So
yeah, she wanted those specific stones on them. So anyways, custom orders are like the best because you get to design like what you want. Or there also might be a mala that I've already made that is like just
right,
like that's mine. You know what I mean?
And you can watch a previous scope where you showed.
Yes. Well, I'm actually getting ready to open up a Etsy shop and put everything that I have on the Etsy shop because I feel like that's gonna sell more than just my own individual website. But we'll see how it goes. Trudy says, I have my mala, highly recommended, Jai. Yeah, I made Trudy a mala.
And the people that ordered these, that was a repeat.
Yeah, they had ordered japa malas, and then this time she wanted two tantric malas. Nice. I know, so it's really cool. Nice. Cool. I mean, I'm feeling like we are complete with the broadcast.
We are.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you for sharing this Christmas Eve with us.
I will, Stacey. I know, Christmas Eve. Oh my God, we were just live on Christmas Eve. That's crazy.
Let's tell them what we're gonna. You let us know what you're gonna make, and we'll tell you what we're gonna make tomorrow.
Oh, food. Yes. What do you guys make?
Most people do something traditional, but we're gonna
make some curry.
and I'm gonna do well, we're gonna do it together. I'm gonna steam beet tops with onions and the stems, and then I'm gonna bake beets. And we got 2 different colors of organic beets: the traditional red ones,
and then the orangey ones, right?
Oh yeah, and then like the orangey yellow ones. They're so beautiful.
Love you too, Cookie. Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome,
love
Heather.
You guys, and thank you, Stacey.
Yeah, and thanks, Heather, for downloading Periscope. You're going to see my notifications.
And you'll love it. And then if you add,
I go live every day here on Periscope.
And then add me too if you want. I'll put emojis up there if you want to follow me. Yeah. I haven't done scopes in a long time, but I'm going to start doing them again. I'm going to do hearts.
I go live on Periscope way more often than I go live on Facebook or YouTube.
Okay, that's me. So if you want to follow me, I just put up the hearts and the Om sign.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Jason. Okay, so I'm gonna get the screen ready because I'm showing Leanne how do I do this too.
Oh, okay.
I pick the screen, the picture, and I have like a name for it. So once I find the one I need, because this is like the title,
yes,
then it's ready to transition.
Thank you, Jason. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and let me see here. Thank you, Heather, for the super hearts. I'm going to follow you back. Phonix, thank you for
Thank you, Stacey. Love you too.
Dawn, thank you for the super hearts. Lee, thank you for the super hearts. Chelsea, thank you for the super hearts. And David, thank you so much, you guys, for the super hearts. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mandel. Excuse me. For being here. Jason, Bradley, Cookie. I know Stacy's in here. Mente Sana. So all of you guys that are in here, Leanne, that are in the broadcast on Periscope, thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you guys for watching on my Facebook channel. And if you would like to follow my YouTube channel, it is Channel for Grace on YouTube. And Anna says yum on YouTube.
I know.
Nice. Yeah. So we're going to have an awesome time. If you guys celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Whatever you celebrate.
Not
have
sure.
a beautiful holiday.
And I'm not sure if I'm going to scope tomorrow, but maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. So make sure you follow me here on Periscope.
We'll probably scope tomorrow.
This
was so fun.
Yeah. Leanne had too much fun. She's like, we have to do this again.
We have to do it again.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. And we will see you again soon. Ciao.
Bye.